the differences of languages in doing online language exchange. Mostly one-on-one language exchange is naturally we study foreign language, we teach mother tongue, native language. So and today I talk about the difference of languages. I teach Korean, I learn Vietnamese. So and there are six part of difference of languages between Korean and Vietnamese. Uh, the alphabet and then the words pronunciation or from the words and then combined words, the order of the combined words and sentence structure, order of sentence structure, and using particle, 조사 in Korean, not Vietnamese, and then combine like words and particle, 조사 in Korean, that the syllable, each syllable has a space in Vietnamese. It's quite different. The six things are different. So, and today I talk about difference of alphabets. I teach Korean. In terms of the alphabet of Vietnamese, I can teach it and tell them the difference of between Vietnamese, the difference of alphabet between Vietnamese and Korean. So, and then I can teach Korean alphabet. For example, I can say about Kanadara Mabasa Adachakatapaha La. That is the Korean alphabet. For example, consonant, 14 consonant, and 10 vowels basically. So, and then I can teach it ah, ya, o, yo, u, e, and that is combined vowel sound. So, and also there are strong sound like ka, ta, pa, sa, cha, la. Then these words are like strong sound. Even and there's the end of sound. Korean combine like first consonant and the second vowel and third at the end is a consonant. But the consonant is combined like chicken in Korean tags and there's some different and combined consonant, not as strong and then two consonant combined for the end of sound. So um, Vietnamese people who learn Korean can understand about consonant. And then a vowel also same. Vowel has a double vowel, and we say and combine like ah, o, mm, o, I, u, a, wa. Some this is the pattern of vowel in Korean. In fact, the alphabet of Korean is very easy to reach it and then make a word. Uh, Comparing Vietnamese alphabet, then I understand the Vietnamese alphabet because I've been learning Vietnamese more than 1 year. And then I hope in my language partners can explain the difference of Vietnamese, difference of alphabet between Vietnamese and Korean. So here you go. I got information about the Vietnamese alphabet, and then Alexander from Portugal, missionary, and then he used the Latin word like Portuguese, and then to read, communicate with the Vietnamese people to missionary, and then and he used that after colonization of France. And then the France people, French people use that kind of Latin letter system. After then, maybe the Vietnamese people who they want to use the people can use it easily, and then their languages. So, and then the Vietnamese alphabet will can become national letters. after then, and Vietnamese people use the letters from, yeah, not the Chinese characters or genome, and but they use their own letters who invented by Alexander, a missionary. After then, and they use that. Interestingly, that Vietnamese have six tones of each syllable and the word, and then so we can figure out in the word and then tones. But Korean has no tones. That is the alphabet quite different from between Korean and Vietnamese. Today now talk about the difference of alphabet between Korean and Vietnamese, about 2 pages. Yeah, I can make contents about difference of alphabet. Make contents of difference of alphabets between Korean and Vietnamese after proofreading with mm, simply I use this and then make contents of difference of alphabet between Korean and Vietnamese after proofreading with, yeah, I can use the contents that make contents new contents about difference between Vietnamese Korean alphabet and with some information. By doing that, maybe I can become an expert in language. By doing that, and I can, yeah, I can uh, build up, build up uh, new regions. For example, here, language exchange or teaching Korean, teaching English, and then talking about learning Vietnamese on YouTube. Then maybe if I can make good content and then good partner to talk with this, yeah, I can become a successful. Yeah, maybe. Um, and let's talk. Let's leave it about. Here's a clear, correct, and well-structured version of your content about the difference between the Vietnamese and Korean alphabet, especially for use in language exchange or teaching Korean to Vietnamese learners. The difference of alphabet between Korean and Vietnamese when learning a foreign language is understanding the alphabet system is often the first step. Today, I'll explain the difference between Korean Hangeul and the Vietnamese Latin-based alphabet, especially from the perspective of Korean language teacher working with the Vietnamese learner. Alphabet system overview: Korean alphabet Hangeul, created in the 15th century by King Sejong, consists of 14 basic consonants and 10 basic vowels. Characters are grouped into syllable blocks and structure of syllable block, initial consonant vowel, and optional final consonant. Example, Vietnamese alphabet to cook la version Latin introduced by Portuguese missionary like Alexander de Rhodes. Consists of 29 letters, including 7 letters with diacritics, and use the diacritical mark to indicate the tone and pronunciation. Example, the letters can become an depending on tone and vowel type. Tone, no tones. Vietnamese a tone language with a 6 tone change in tone can completely change the meaning of a word. Example, ma, ma, ma. Korean is not a tonal language. This intonation of words and forms of emotion, but not meanings. Syllable structure, virtue, Korean, variants, alphabets, and the scientific created Latin-based phonemic adaptation. Syllable format, blocked English hand, the syllable by syllable, based on English, example, variants, tone mark, no, none. Yes, tone marks are essential. And the final consonant and often use touch and tap, layer mostly open syllables. Teaching tip for Vietnamese learners of Korean. Korean syllable like block. This is very different from Vietnamese work. Each syllable is written separately. Teach the pattern consonant, vowel, and final consonant early. Explain double consonant with the put in the 10 sound word, which don't exist in Vietnamese. How Vietnamese learners distinguish between or use Vietnamese example to compare similar sounds where possible. So the logic of Hangeul is phonetic and based on mouth shape that makes it easier for tourists to load. Korean Hangul is considered one of the most scientific writing systems in the world. And the alphabet was originally designed for missionary work and similar during French colonization, Western oral system and like Juno and the Juha. Conclusion, understanding the alphabet difference is the foundation of for mastering a new language. Korean Vietnamese use a very different system. Korean is a block structure and then phonetic, while Vietnamese is tonal and Latin based, but both are logical in their own ways. As a Korean teacher working with the Vietnamese learner, I focus on explaining the context clearly and building confidence in pronunciation and writing from day one. The difference of language. The end. I finish.